जब से उसको जाना है ऐसा मिला खजाना है। जब से उसको जाना है ऐसा मिला खजाना है। पाकर अपना मीत सुहाना मन को मिला ठिकाना है।
आकर अपना मीत सुहाना मन को मिला ठिकाना है।
उसी को पाने की खातिर थी, उसी को पाने की खातिर थी युगों से अखियां रोई। मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरा न कोई।
मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई।
संग उसी के खेलों खाओ साथ मेरा सिर जाओ। संग उसी के खेलों खाओ साथ मेरा सिर जाओ। उसकी याद में उसके प्यार में सारे सुख अब मैं पाऊं।
उसकी याद में उसके प्यार में सारे सुख अब मैं पाऊं।
स्नेह सिंधु की मैं लहरों में, स्नेह सिंधु की मैं लहरों में रहती कोई कोई। मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई।
मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई।
बाबा ही संसार मेरा दुनिया मेरी वो ही। बाबा ही संसार मेरा दुनिया मेरी वो ही। मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई।
मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई।
मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक दूसरो न कोई। मेरे तो शिव बाबा एक
Om Shanti and welcome back, brothers and sisters. It's been quite a journey, and we are actually in the second last weekend. No? And next week is going to be the last week. So it is nice that we are together because this is our family. No? And today Baba spoke about fulfilling his desires. No? We have the responsibility to become like the Supreme Soul. That is one aspect. And of course, love is needed for that. We also have a responsibility to fulfill Brahma Baba's desire also. Because Brahma Baba is going to be with us in this corporeal world, no? In various forms and be in various forms. So when coming to the dealing with the Supreme Soul, you have to forget your body, no? You have to become soul conscious, become God conscious. But when you wanted to become like Brahma Baba here in this corporeal world, then that's the way you have to manage your relationship. No? It all begins with the relationship with the self, but you have to understand that everybody have their own capacities, everybody have their own specialities, and everybody have their own sanskars. To work in such an environment is a skill which we have to develop, and Brahma Baba's desire is to see that we master the skill. You have to understand that we should have love, love for others. Without love, we cannot do service. And love for a family is very, very essential because you like it or not, they will be around you right through the cycle. No? So since you are dealing with old souls, you are also old souls, there would be quite a bit to settle also. But then we have to understand that we are here to fulfill Bhavdada's desires, no? Father's desires. So that is a spirit which is going to take us through. Otherwise, when we go into details, it's very, very difficult. One good example Baba gave in today's Murli, it's immaterial what kind of position you hold. Baba used the word 50 to 60 centers or 1 or 2 centers, just to give you Baba's feelings about how the relationship should be. No? The way to move forward is to be free from Maya and to be free from obstacles. So that is where your full marks comes in. So whatever service you do with your full heart and free from obstacles and free from Maya, you can claim full marks. Otherwise, 2 pieces of work looks the same, but there is a difference in spirituality. So understanding that, we have to learn to harmonize with one another. That is Brahma Baba's desire, and that is also Supreme Soul's teaching also. So keeping all those things in your mind, understand that there should be a balance between service, that's the tool you are learning now, and your own relationship with the Supreme Soul, remembrance, like we call it, because that's why it's going to really transform the souls. Remembrance needs purity, purity refines the remembrance also. So that's where your original qualities will be emerging. So taking note of all these things, beautiful Murli we listened today from Baba. Keep revising that, and we keep progressing together as a family. So with that spirit, hand over to Brother Nanda to carry on with the session. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Om Shanti. Okay, good to see everyone back. Okay. Okay, so let's carry on little bit of PowerPoint today and few other things to actually catch up with. So I'll take you straight into PowerPoint today. Okay. Okay, good. So let's get started. Okay. I hope all of you have updated your, okay, you need to click this. Today I sent this, updated your Zoom, because today we wanted to try immersive view, something different, okay? So I wanted to try immersive view, and then you need to check for updates, correct? You need to check for updates here. I hope you did that. So once you click, then you need to update to, I think, 5.7 or something like that. Okay. Now, what you do is you can do this at your place after this course. Today we wanted to test this, but I think it didn't really work. Now, once you have gone into your Zoom, after you have updated, what you must do is go to this part here, view. Can you see view? When you click view, you'll see 3 things: speaker, gallery view, and immersive view. That is, if you have already updated, you'll see the number 3. All right, you'll see the number 3. Okay, so this can be free account or paid account. Still both can be done. Okay, so this is immersive view. So if you click immersive view, I want you to test it, because then next week we can fully test it out. Okay, if you click immersive view, it will become like this. So this week I want you to test this out. Okay, now can you see? You'll see something like this. Then there are many people. Now what is this? What is this? Now you can choose any one of this diagram or virtual background which you want. Okay. Now, if you choose one of them, example, I have chosen myself sitting behind the kitchen. Now, if you have 2 people, you will have another person. You have another person sitting here, right beside here, in front of the orange. We can have 2 people sitting. Or if you have more people, let's say in a class of 25 people, all these people will be seated on this chair like as if studying in a classroom. This is called immersive view. So everybody will be like sitting in one classroom. This is called immersive view. This is very good if you are having, you see, like let's say you're having an interview with two people. I couldn't have the other person because I was alone just now. But let's say brothers here, another brothers here, all right? So I can actually talk to this brother, but actually I'm sitting somewhere else and this brother is sitting somewhere else. But both of us will come together as if we are talking to each other. You see, I'm pointing here, but actually I'm simply pointing. In front of me, there's nobody. But in the Zoom, it will look like I'm actually talking to this person. So this is when you have two people, like let's say somebody is in US, maybe Moini Didi is there, and you are sitting somewhere else, maybe in another part, and then you are interviewing Moini Didi. So you will see that Moini Didi is sitting right beside you as if in the same room. So this is the effect of what we call as immersive view. All right. So I want you to test this out. Okay, I want you to test this out so that next week we will show you in detail. All right. So if you can have two people in the Zoom, test it out. You can even have 25 people, no problem. But if you can have two people in the Zoom, ask somebody, another brother or sister, all right? And then click the immersive view. Do you know where's the immersive view? Here, this is the immersive view. Under this view, click this immersive view, okay? And then you can actually get the two people. Then what you do, can you see these numbers here? Here is 2. If you have 5 people, you pick this. If you have 25 people, you pick this. Can you see? So if you want to put everybody in the Murli class, let's say Murli class, you have 25 people. And one of the Didi or brother or sisters reading the Murli. Then we can put all of them as if seated in this 25 chairs. Can you see that? It will look like a real classroom. So this is what we call as immersive view. Can you see that? So right now I'm sitting here and you can actually pull this person and put anywhere you like, the person who is controlling it. Okay. All right. Are you okay? All right. So this is how, please try. And then if it is successful, yes, if you're successful, let me know. So if let's say 25 people is sitting here. So all 25 people will be able to see the exact same screen. So therefore it's very creative, very nice. Then you feel as if you're seeing everybody and sitting together. Right now you see as boxes, small boxes. But if like this, you will see it as if it's in one class. All right. I want you to test it out. If you're successful in it, especially in your own center, test it out. Okay. Successful in it. Share me a snapshot in a WhatsApp or what. Okay. All right. So please do that. Test it out this week. Okay. Thank you. All right. So this is okay. Good. Now, yesterday's class, I think many of you are so fast and very probably having very Sattva Pradhan intellect. Some of you are so fast and you did many things. There's one sister, Sophia, from Athens. I think it's Sophia, yeah. Sorry if I've got the name wrong. Okay. Athens, she actually did something. I want you to see that, okay? Take a look. Oh, sorry, hang on. Let me share the sound. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's good. So that is Sister Sophia, I think. All right, very good. Thank you, Sister Sophia. So based on this, now I did not show you something. You see, when Sister Sophia did this video, I want you to observe something. Okay, you see the size that is chosen is probably a different size. This is probably a 4:3, a 4:3. See, this is 4:3. So what you need to do, always go for a ratio of 16:9 because that is the video size. So in case you don't know, I'll just show it to you now. Okay, I'll just show it to you. Click design. All right, click design and go towards the end. Can you see slide size? Slide size. Click slide size. Standard is 4:3. Can you see? I think this is what this sister has chosen. Standard. But choose widescreen. Choose widescreen. Can you see that? 16:9. But let's say you want to make for Facebook or Insta post. Then click the size. Click this size. Custom slide size. All right. Now for Insta, I suggest you choose, all right, custom. Can you see custom? All right. And then go for 20:20. 20:20 cm. As long as you choose square size, automatically Facebook and Insta will shrink it nicely. So that means for Facebook, Instagram, and all, if you want to post, choose ratio 1:1. 1:1 is the best. If not, your top part and your bottom part will be cropped away. It will be chopped off. All right. So therefore, choose this kind of size. Okay. You can also do it in an A4 size. Can you see? I can also choose A4 size if you want to do a flyer. That's also possible. So I'm just showing you this. I think most of you are already good in this, but just showing you this, okay? So you can also choose portrait. Portrait means standing. This is like horizontal, all right? Vertical, horizontal. Okay, let's cancel this. So make sure, okay? So that's very good. There's another sister also has tried something like this. Thank you. There are many sisters who did, all right? This sister has tried something like this, and it's very good. There's another sister, Cicely G, also has uploaded something. She also was talking like this. Excellent. Also, another sister sent me, Sister Daksha Verma. Also excellent. Very good. Thank you so much for. There are many more. Sorry, I'm not mentioning your name. Okay. All right. So well done. Thank you. This sister has done an extremely good, nice explaining the marks of, I think, students. Okay, thank you so much. Well done. All right, so let's proceed for today. Now, today, I'm going to show you something else. All right, so let's move on. Today is more a little bit of thinking will happen. All right, so I want you to actually think for me, and then we will try to solve this together. Okay, now let's take a look at this diagram. So I have got this diagram or this, all right, this thing here, this page here. And I want to make a slide. Okay, so let's say you want to make a slide to explain to students online. Okay, so I'm going to type learn to meditate. All right, learn to meditate. So that's my title. Now, my question now to you, this is like a header. This is like a header. Headers are very important in a slide. So today I'm going to show you how to write proper, powerful header which makes people think. All right. Now take a look at this header. All right. Today is more of thinking technique, preparing, or the behind a slide. How you prepare a slide, the thinking behind a slide. That's what I'm trying to show you a little bit in the beginning of the class. Now you tell me, if I write here, learn to meditate, that's all. Okay, what will the student or the person understand? Okay, whatever you answer. All right. Learn to meditate means probably they're thinking, oh, okay, if I go here, I can learn to meditate. Am I right? Okay. It's like an invitation. It's like an information. Informations are useful if you are giving a brochure. However, once the student has come and sat in front of you, then information needs to be changed a little. Because here, some information is just telling you something, but some information is going to make you think. Are you getting it? Again, I'm going to repeat. I'm going to repeat what I just said because this is one of the important stuffs which you need to know. Now, some information is just purely information, meaning they're telling you something. That's it. All right. So here, learn to meditate. What is it telling you? It just tells you, okay, oh, looks like learn to meditate. That's it. Now, my question, is this making you think? What do you think? Anybody wants to type in the answer? Let me see. Is this making you think about something? All right. So Pooja is saying, maybe we should put a question. Good, but let's not put a question. Okay. So many of them are saying no, not so much, and so on. Excellent. Actually, it doesn't do anything. It's just a flat information, and it doesn't create any reaction or doesn't even touch your emotion. It doesn't make you think at all. Therefore, this is considered to be a not so powerful header. It's a wrong header. All right. It's a wrong header to be put on the slide. It shouldn't be like this. But if it's just a normal brochure, that's fine. A brochure or something you want to e-flyer, that's okay maybe. But once the student sits in front of you, whatever you put on the slide must make the person think. So the next point is, I want a header which is going to make people think. But I don't want a question. Of course, question can. But is there a way? A question will make you think. But I want something which makes the person think. Plus, there is also a message inside. That means a message, it's not a question. It's a message which is going to make people think. That's how every slide will have a header. Let me erase this. Now, that means when you prepare a slide, this is absolutely important at this point of time. Because generally, many people are not used to, because you have not been presenting, you are not a professional presenter, and you don't do much of those presentation skills, majority of us, all right? So now, we need to make this very strong. How do we do that? To answer that, you need to answer this. Now, think carefully. Think for a while. Let's do some exercise together. I would like you to just think or type it out or whatever. Now, if I ask you, what does this mean? First question. So what will the student understand from here? Okay. So what will happen if I meditate? Now, the answer to this, there are many answers, many answers. The answer to this is generally, or should generally, will become the main header to your slide. In other words, every header must tell a very powerful message, because they are reading the header. Remember yesterday I told you, learning takes place through 6 ways. Number one, they read. So the message they read will be so powerful. Number two, the picture that you put will strengthen the header, and the header will strengthen the picture. Can you see that? So they are seeing, they are watching, they are observing. So they're reading, they're observing. The third thing is they must start thinking about it. So that is how powerful a header is. So by just reading the header, people must like, oh, okay, if I go here, I might get this. That's called a header. But the header will come from answering any one of these questions. Now, please tell me, if you meditate, change the question a bit. If I meditate, what will happen through this? The answer to that, as I told you, there are many, many, many answers. All right. But I will give you one answer, one of the answers. Let's go into the next slide. All right. This is my header. Again, go back. If I learn to meditate, what will happen through this? So when the student sees my slide, they will see that's it. The text, the expansion, other text has not come out yet. This is the first text they'll see. Experience God practically through meditation. An example. Now, is this telling you a message? It's telling you experience God. Now, the student, whoever read, might start thinking, how is that possible? Experience God practically? How is that possible? So, but still the header may not be powerful enough, but this could be one of it, because this came from where? This came from this answer. So what I'm showing you here is, in order to start thinking, you need to ask this question. This is the exact method of churning gyan. Now, from your experience, or from my experience, every time I see people giving churning class, sorry to say, most of the time, they're not churning, they're repeating points of knowledge. Which means they're just giving you an info. In that Murli, Baba said this. We have to be like this. We shouldn't be doing that. We have to improve ourselves. All this is called information. After some time, people will get bored of this and they will not listen to your class so much, or they'll try to find some other alternative. Right? Okay. Now, however, the churning starts when you ask the question, what does this mean? Example, today what Baba said. One of the sweetest words is Mera Baba. Baba, Baba, Mera Baba. Yes, but most of us have not gone into the depth of it yet. Why? Because the word Mera Baba has been taken as something of a point of knowledge, a point which Baba said, but has not been taught deeply. Now, please ask yourself, Mera Baba, what does this mean to me? What does this mean to me? Now, if I understand this word, what transformation, what change will happen to me? The answer to that is called churning. That means you have interpreted the information. Can you see? So that means that information is there. Churning simply means you are asking, what does this mean to me? What does this mean to people? What is the meaning of this knowledge in this situation? The answer to that is the churning. That's what I'm asking you to do now. On the slide, don't put information, because it doesn't make people think. So same thing will happen if you are creating videos, but you just put learn to meditate, understand the law of karma, understand where you come from, All those are just information, but they are not telling people a powerful message which is making them think. Now let's go back. Okay, I hope you're okay. Now, so that's my header. Experience God practically through meditation. Now, once I put this slide, remember, I'm not giving the answer yet. That's how the teaching works. I will now ask the students, okay, Peter, what do you think? Is it possible to experience meditation, God practically through meditation? Of course, they don't know the answer, and I'm not going to wait. Some say yes, no, doesn't matter. You see, this is interaction. So what is the purpose of me putting a powerful header? There's two reasons here. Number one, I want them to think. Number two, it gives me a chance to interact with them. Remember, online teaching is not about giving gyan. Online teaching is about creating trust between somebody you have no idea who they don't know at all. Remember, when we give face-to-face knowledge, even then people don't come to Baba. So few came. Now you're doing online. How do you expect them to come if they don't trust you? So trust is built when you interact, explain, ask questions, respect their opinion, give them regard, and then tell them a bit more. All right. So this is one example. Now I want you to give me another example. Okay. Same question. Same question. Give me somebody else. Anybody else? Let me read if anybody has written in the chat. Okay. Somebody has said, run no more. Listen to your intelligent inner voice today. You can put whatever, but make sure it makes people think. All right? Must make people think. If it doesn't make people think, then it is probably not so good here. All right? So let's go back again. Now, give me another one. What will happen? So you're asking, what will happen if I meditate? Answer as a Brahmin point of view. All right. So one of the point is my sins will get burnt. My sins will destroy. But I can't tell them directly, but that is the answer. How will I do it? All right. How am I going to write it down? So I want to put sins will be burnt, but I cannot say that directly. Let's do it differently. All right. So I'm going to go to the next slide. You see, meditation melts your old karmic account. Again, they will start thinking, hey, this is something I don't know. They're very eager to know this already now. Now, they are going to spend every second looking at the screen and at you because they don't want to miss the answer. Your head is so catchy. Maybe for us, it's a very common thing, correct? It's very common, this. But for them, it is completely new thing. They'll be like waiting to know the answer. And then your answer will probably come under here as point form, like what Sister Sophia did just now. Or it might come in the other slide. Doesn't matter, as I said. Do not put too many things on one slide. That is not the idea. The idea of teaching online is to make people think on the spot. Right? Okay. So now, can you see that? Meditation melts. I choose this word melts because in 2 weeks ago, Baba said something about melt, merge, and something. Melt your sun. Love melts your sanskars. Baba's love breaks, melts your sanskar. You see? But I changed it. Now let's try one more last one. All right. Where is it? Sorry. Let's go back. Okay. So now I'm asking you something else. You want to talk about mind, intellect, sanskar. So your header is understand how mind, intellect, sanskars work. What do you think? Is this a good header? Sorry. Why is it running? Okay. Is this a good header? Well, let's think for a while. Today is a thinking class. All right. Is this a good header? What do you think? How do you know it's a good header? Number one, is it making you think? I'm not making them think. I'm just saying understand. Okay. All right. But let's change it a bit. Now, how to change this a bit? How to churn this thing? You need to ask. If I understand the mind, the intellect, the sanskar, what will happen to me? The answer to that will become your header. That is the churning. That is the churning. So every time Baba says a point, we don't repeat the point. We need to ask, what will happen if I understand this? What is the meaning of this? The answer to that. So let's put down the answer. The answer is, why is it running? Okay, so I'm changing it. Control thinking and use the intellect to manage your strengths. One of the answers. But you might be able to get a stronger, more powerful answer, more powerful header. That's okay. All right. Remember, there are many, many answers which will come. And then you talk to Baba. This is how we talk to Baba. A very sweet conversation. All right. Ask Baba, Baba, what do you mean by this? What do you mean by this, Baba? And then wait for the answer. And then keep talking to Baba. Baba, what do you mean by this? Baba, why you asked me to? Today I was thinking about something. I was thinking, why Baba especially asked me to remember, stay in remembrance when I'm eating food. So my question is, Baba, why eating time? Why must I remember you, especially when I eat? Every time Brahma Baba's example is during eating. I forget Baba when I eat. I forget Baba when I eat. Brahma Baba keeps saying. Why, Baba? Why? What is the meaning behind? Is there a secret to it? Can you see? That answer. I asked Baba, what is the secret behind this? Why don't you tell me? Okay, when you do something, when you do something else, remember Baba. But no, food. Every time you eat is more. Is there a secret behind it? Understanding that will be the powerful header or the churning. All right. Okay. So I hope you're okay. All right. So let's move on from there. Okay, good. Now, tell me, can you please write for me another header? Come on, let's practice now. Take 1 minute for me. You're looking at the picture, anything that comes to your mind. Look at the picture, train yourself right now, right here. What is the picture telling you? Okay, let's brainstorm, churn together. Number one, I see some rays coming out from here. Which means I'm going to use the picture here, rays. I can say maybe something to do with Mansa Seva. But if you say serve through your mind, is that going to make people think? You need to first write down what you see. What's the information? Serving through the mind, Mansa Seva. Okay. What is around? Atmosphere is becoming vibration, something to do with vibration, something to do with becoming more purer, maybe. All right. And also here looks like subtle region to me. All right. Looks like that. You're sitting here and then trying to remember Baba. There are many points. Take each one of them. What does this mean? What will happen if I sit in this? That answer will become the header. Can somebody please put in a chat? Nice one. I don't think I've written for this. So maybe I will choose yours. All right, let's see. Okay. Somebody has said connect to the powerhouse. So fast, I all think. Exploring, explore inner self. Okay. Reveal the secrets, fine. Understand secrets. Heal nature with your pure high vibrations. Not bad. Thank you. Okay. Quite a number. Help others without a penny. Okay. I create my own circle of influence. I leave it to you. I think All right. So as long as you put something and they start thinking, that is good. Okay. So how to actually break the question? How to actually break the question? You need to ask, what is this telling me? What is the meaning of this? By asking that question, you will get an answer. That answer becomes your header. Are you okay? I want you to keep practicing this. Every time you make the slide or a video, this kind of thinking must be put inside. Don't give me that first week, second week kind of learn to meditate, have inner peace. No, go a bit more deeper. Powerful headers. Okay, well done. Thank you. Let's move on. So same here. All right. Okay, good. I hope you're okay. All right. So let's go out from here. So I'm done with this for this. Now, next part, let's close this. Okay. All right. Next, I also want to show you one more thing. Okay. All right. Okay, good. Now, let's continue a little bit from yesterday. So just now we have just done the header, all right? Very powerful header will tell the story automatically, all right? Very powerful headers. So if you're sending me videos from now onwards, make sure they have powerful header, okay? All right, great. Now, why don't we sit in Baba's remembrance for a while, okay? So let's have one song and then we'll continue.
बाबा तुम सा बनना ही है
Okay, Om Shanti. Let's continue. Okay, supposed to do another slide, but I didn't have the time. But why don't we do a slide churning? Okay, let me ask you, see whether you caught this idea of the header, all right? I'm going to ask you, you think. Today, Baba said, you must have, one of the hopes of Baba is children have very deep love for each other. It's a family. That is an information, correct? So if you are going to go and repeat that to the class, what is the point? I don't want to attend your class because I can read Baba's Murli myself. However, today Meera Didi was reading Murli and I was listening. She was giving a lot of churning. Now, I'm going to ask you, if I'm going to use the same method, what does it mean to have love for each other in the Brahmin family? What does it mean? The answer to that, whatever your answer is the churning. But Baba already gave the answer. Something like what Baba said. Your happiness is my happiness. If you are successful, I also should feel the success. Because this is our Baba, your Baba and my Baba. So we are all connected. So what does love mean? I cannot dislike you because if I dislike you, it's like disliking myself. That is wanted. You see, just by asking, what does this mean to us? This was one of the answers Meera Didi was giving us in the morning class today. Okay, so let's proceed, all right? Okay, so let me take you away. Okay, good. So now, I have 5 slides here, and I want to export this and make it into a video. Let's see what's there. Okay. So I've put some transition, some music, and so on. All right. Okay. So let's click on it. Okay, let's click on it. I just want to show you this for a few minutes. And then let's click on transition. You have learned this yesterday. I have put a music here, music duration. But this music duration, this sound duration may not appear when you change it to a video. Probably you have to put in Filmora and add some music, okay? Or put in Canva and add some music, you know that. But if you're showing a slideshow, that sound will come out, okay? All right, so you can put whatever transition, up to you. Transition means what? Like morph, okay? And so on, all right? What else is there? Split, you know all this. I leave it to you to do that, okay? Now, you can also apply the duration of the sound which is here. And then if you click apply to all will happen. Okay, all right, good. So now what you do, you go to file. Okay, you're seeing the file. And then you need to click export. When you click export, it will ask you, how do you want to export? So I want to create a video. So I click a video. Okay, so this video will include all your time and everything. So now when you create video, it will ask you how much time do you want to spend in each slide. Probably 5 seconds is a bit too long. All right, depends on you. Okay, because you have to keep waiting. So now you adjust it. Okay, you can adjust it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, how fast you want. I want you to test all this out, okay, before you actually start teaching somewhere or putting up in putting up in Instagram or Facebook. Test all this out, okay, maybe 3 seconds or maybe 2 seconds. And then all you have to do is click create video. Okay, so now it's asking me, where do I want to save? So I'm going to save it as, okay, let's go here. Okay, I'm going to save it as video 1 testing July 11. Okay, saved, saved. Now look down here, Look down here is where it is saving. Can you see down here? This part here. Once it is finished, then you can actually watch it. It's done. Okay, so now let me just take you out, and so let's go and watch it. Okay, because you can't see this. Okay, so I'm going to import that video here. I'm going to import that video. All right, let's make a slide. Okay, I'm going to import that video here. So how are you going to import video? Click insert, go to video, this device, and then here, download. Here in I saved it here. So let's take this thing, insert here. All right, let's play and see what happens. Done. It's very fast. 8 seconds. So similar to Canva, you can adjust the time, but this is very much easy because you can actually put your wording, and then the wording can change. The transition will happen. It will dim. It will go big, slow. All those can happen easily. All right. Both Canva and this both has got its benefits. So whoever finds this easy, please use it. Okay, so it's very easy to use. Please keep testing. All right, okay, I think with this, let's put this to an end. So remember, let's make a quick summary. Your header is very important. The picture you put is very, very important also, because the header and the picture must match. Then it creates a powerful message. Okay, great. So let's close this thing and let's move out from here. Okay, good. Now, there are some questions that have been asked regarding what you call YouTube. I want to answer that. So I'm going to take you to Malaysian YouTube and let's take a look. All right. So I'm going to share with you something. All right. Let's go to Malaysian YouTube. Okay, good. And a sister from India, few sisters have actually asked me over the last 2 weeks. But I'm using Malaysia Brahma Kumaris, their YouTube. We have 9,000 subscribers, which is not bad, not bad. All right, not bad. Okay, okay. And we have created more than 200 videos in the last 30 days. Basically, we are actually putting jewels of knowledge, of Baba's knowledge. All right, so let's take a look. I just want you to analyze this together with me. Okay, so we have had all the jewels of Murli, which is very nice. It goes out in multiple languages, okay? But however, the views are very little. The views are very little. Can you see here 74 views, 25 views? Of course, it's one day ago. So let's go a bit older one. I'm going to go down and choose something older, all right? Okay, all right. So let's go down. Okay, let's go down here. 1 week ago, 11 views. Of course, this is Chinese. Let's go to Thai, 29 views. Okay. English, 124 views. All right, we have. Let's go. Is there some more older ones? Mohini Didi is speaking. Mama Day special book, 117 views. Now, looking at this, looking at the history of all this, looks like our views will never increase. Can you see? And most of us who are having this kind of YouTube channel where we put Baba's knowledge or some brother, sister, or Didi or Dadi is talking, all right? The views doesn't seem to increase much. It always remains more or less. But the funny thing is, let's take a look. I'm going up. We have 9,000 subscribers. Now, out of 9,000 subscribers, we are only getting less than 100, okay, or about 100 in Malaysia. It happens everywhere, okay? It happens throughout. You can check if you're from India or anywhere. The views are always less compared to the number of subscribers. Now, you need to think carefully. This is going to be the pattern. The reason for this is not that you're not doing a good job. The reason for this is all this is Baba's children, and there are too many now information from so many places. There is no need for people to come to YouTube to read, because you can go to Brother Luhar, Dr. Luhar's website and read. It comes in your website, and every morning they will send in the WhatsApp. Correct? All of you are doing that. So therefore, the YouTube now, definitely views will drop. So that is the question of the sister asked me. How do we increase the number of views? It's going to be very, very difficult because there are multiple channels fighting with each other. Okay, the only way to do it is what we call as differentiation or specialize. Specialize each channel for different things if you want viewers to come in. Which means now, if you have a channel like this channel's one of the playlists is going to be here, Jewels of Murli, fine. But there has to be other very creative playlist also in this. Which means, you see, not everybody is going to listen to Murli or somebody reading Murli, because there are many options. And you see, there are many options. And student can listen to even any country's Murli if they want. Right? So now how do you maintain a channel like this? So this is a challenge for sisters and brothers who are looking after YouTube. And same thing if you're going to upload. So the answer is, your channel must specialize in something. One of the answer will be, you can create multiple specialized speakers. That means one Didi here, maybe Didi Mira will read Murli, Didi Mira's channel, reading Murli. So those who want to listen to Murli goes there, example. Then there's one more person specialized in giving very deep churning of the day. Churning and not repeating points. There is one more channel for creatively giving murlis. There's one more one more part of playlist, all right? There's one more playlist for something else, catering to BKs, but not so regular. This is how you make it very creative. And also open up a channel where you can conduct a game, a challenge, like a remembrance, what do you call, competition, some form of competition, but it's not competing, but it's a healthy kind of competition. This kind of multiple creativity is needed if you want to sustain BK channel, because BK channel is very difficult to sustain. But if you want a locking channel, it's easier to sustain because you can put many other ideas. All right. So this is one way for those of brothers and sisters who have told me that their channel is dropping in terms of views or the number remains the same. Can you see? Because if the number remains the same, then your channel is just like a library. It's just like a bookshelf. Every day you put one book and just stock up there and hoping somebody will come and see. That's the function. It's like a storeroom. All right. So think about it. If you're into this YouTube kind of business here, Baba's business, then you need to think creatively. All right. I just wanted to highlight this thing with you. Okay. All right. So I hope you're okay with this. Any question, you can always ask me later on. Okay. Now, next, I want to take you to one more small part. Okay. Because I want to go to Instagram again. All right. And I want to go to London's Brixton Inner Space Outreach because I feel their content is good. IGTV. All right. The IGTV is here. Can you see? All right. So there are many sisters who speak here. Can you see? They've put the titles here. Very nice. And I am going to copy or steal one of the video. So let's say I copy this. All right. Can you see? This sister spoken. Let's click and see what happens. That's like June 7th, a month ago, and she's got 10 views. And this sister is coming up in many, many videos I've seen. So what I'm going to do is, since she's a very good speaker here, I'm going to take this video. I'm going to, remember in Instagram, once you put a video up, it belongs to everybody. That's the policy. All right, but you can remix it. You can cut, paste, all those is allowed, but you can't change the original video, but you can put yours beside, all right? And then you can comment on it. All those is allowed. All right, there's certain rules to it, but basically you can actually take other people's video. That's Instagram. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to save this video. All right, I'm going to save this video. All right, so I want to use it in, I've already got it here. Okay, so I already saved it earlier. So it's called Brixton 1. I'm going to do something with this in Filmora. Okay, you got it? So let's go to Filmora now. Okay, I've already saved it, but you can't see. Okay, so now let's go out from here. You're clear? Huh? I just stole this video from Brixton Inner Space. Sorry, I didn't ask you. All right, sorry, sisters. Okay, let's go, move on. Okay, let's stop the share and I'm going to take you into Filmora. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. All right, share Filmora. Okay, I'm in Filmora. Good. Okay, let's take a look. So today I want to show a few things, different stuffs, because many brothers and sisters have been asking me about this stuffs. Okay. All right, so let's take a look. Now, if I go to File, Preference, I can actually change my color. Some of you don't like the dark mode. I can actually change to white. That's also okay. Whichever you like, it's up to you. Okay. So anyway, let's maintain black for time being. Okay, done. All right, good. So now then some sisters and brothers are asking, why is there a red dot? So click on it. Click on it, go down, where you see that red. Red means what? Something new has been added to your Filmora. So you double click on it and 30 more things has gone inside your stock, your library. That's what it means, all right? So every time you see red, you just click on it and add it into it. Okay, good. So that's done. Okay, so now I want to do some videos. Let's try to do some video. Let's take the sister first. Where's the sister? I'm going to import some files here, or let's check whether I have it. No. I've already saved it here in shared media. If you put under project media, anything, let's say now it's project media, can you see? If you import this, any files, let's say I import some files, all right? Let's say Brahma Baba. Now Brahma Baba is now sitting in project media folder. Once you close, it will disappear. So if you want this to be permanently inside, then you should click shared media, and then import. Import. So I already imported. That's why Brahma Baba's photo is sitting here. Can you see? So every time you use project media, it will erase. Okay. So let's delete this. Okay. So I'm going to go to my shared media. All right. And I'm going to take the sister. Where's the sister just now? The Brixton sister. Unlocate. Hang on. Let's type Brixton. There. So when you name it, it's easy. Can you see? Brixton. All right. So I'm going to carry this photo here and put it here. Now, someone is asking which one to choose. Just choose match to media. All right. For time being. All right. So this sister is now here. And this is a video. And how long is this video? This video is, I can adjust here. You all know that. So this video is probably, I think it's about 10 minutes. Because in IGTV, you can do up to 10 to 15 minutes. So it's 10 minutes video, all right? So what I'm going to do is, as I told you last week, if you're putting something on Instagram, it has to be attractive. But right now, this sister's just talking. She's just talking. So I'm going to make some changes. Let's listen to her first, okay? Let's listen to her. I'm making her voice louder by pulling this. You all know, isn't it? Okay. Down here, if you pull up, it's louder. So let's play this first. Stop. No, let's play. Okay. Now look at this half here. Look at this half here. Half means it will play smoothly, but you might not have very clear. So if you want it clear, then you go into full. So that might slow down the playback smoothness, but full, you can use whichever that is suitable. All right. Okay. So now let's play this. Okay.
So good.
Okay, good. So the sister didn't talk for the first 12 seconds. Okay, she was probably getting ready. So I'm going to cut that out. All right. So let's take a look. She's adjusting the camera. Okay, so we need to edit that. Okay, great. So let's adjust. I'm going to adjust going back a bit. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. Okay. So now she looks perfect. So I'm going to click on this, click on the scissors, and then highlight the left-hand side. I think most of you know this already. All right. Highlight this left-hand side and press delete. Done. Deleted, right? So now the sister's okay. She's done well. Now, next thing I want to do is I'm going to push this sister to the corner. Okay, where's the sister? Sorry, hang on. Okay, so the sister's now here. All right. So now I want to make it more interesting. Okay, let's take a look. So is it possible? The media is very small. Let's add something first. Okay, so let's add something. Okay, so let's add another photo. Let's remove this. Okay, So this sister is now talking about nothing is impossible. Let's listen to a talk, okay? Let's listen.
So, good afternoon and welcome to Brookston Connections Daily Messages. And this week's theme is all about making the impossible possible. And my name is Samantha, and today I'm going to talk.
Okay, so sister's talking about making impossible possible. And her name is Samantha Damon. I think so. Okay, so instead of just talking, what do you think we can do? So I'm going to put some title here. All right. So maybe can I push this picture here? Let's try pushing the picture here. Does it come? All right. Does it come here? Why is it not coming? Is there anything here? All right. Okay. Okay. So it's a bit dull. All right. Let's go here. All right. Now let's take a look again. Now, why is it here? Okay. Never mind. Let's put a title first. So I'm going to choose a title. My title, I'm going to choose default. So I just type here DE. Default is here. I'm going to pull that title and put it here. Okay, where's the title? Title is very small. So I'm going to pull it here. The title comes out here. Okay, so this is my title. So actually I can title here. All right. I can even drag the title and put it here. Can you see? So let's do that title. All right. Let's make it bigger. Let's make it bigger in size. Okay. Let's put, so I'm going to put Samantha, I think so. Sorry if the spelling is wrong. All right. Damon. Okay. So that is Samantha Damon. All right. And then I'm going to centralize it. How to centralize it? How to centralize it? Click advance, advance. All right, advance, centralize is here. Can you see? Centralize is here. So click this, centralize, and then you can make this size bigger if you want to. All right. So let's bring it here. So this is by Sister Samantha Demon. All right. So you can choose the color if you want to or whatever. You can do all those things. So let's choose some color. So animation, presets. All right. Let's see whether it works. Preset. Okay. But there's a black background here, which is disturbing us. So let's do something about that also. And then she also said something about nothing is impossible or making the impossible possible, which means now you can put some words here and text and so on. All right. So now let's say okay. Now I want to do something with this picture. Let's try doing something. Okay. So I'm going to double click here or right click. I'm going to right click on this picture. Let's click OK first. Okay. Right click. And then I'm going to go to crop and zoom. Okay. All right. So the sister is now here. I'm going to pull this. Can I move this? I can't. Let's go to my size. Okay. Let's see what happens. It's too small now. Okay. This thing doesn't seem to be moving. Just give me a minute. Undo. Okay, there's a mask on top. Let's put this on top here. Okay. It's got stuck here, I'm sorry. Okay, but still the black thing is there. We need to do something else. Okay, which means let's change to plan B. Okay, so it doesn't work here. It got stuck inside here. So I'm going to change to plan B now. Let's throw this out. Okay, so let's move to what we call a split screen. Okay, so let's try a split screen. Okay, so I just clicked split screen. Sorry, just now I've abandoned that project because the picture got stuck in that place. All right, so now let's try something here. Okay, I'm going to choose split screen in this manner. All right, there are many split screens. Let me choose a picture first. Let's choose okay. Okay, I've got a screen here. Wait, something is wrong. Why is my screen stuck like this? Okay, sorry, I think I will close it up and then reopen again. Okay, close it up. No. Okay, sorry guys, sorry brothers and sisters. Okay, okay, again, let's do it again. All right. Oh, yeah, we have to change the size to 16:9, correct? That's why it got stuck inside there. Thank you. Yeah, check the view setting. You're right. Vamsi, thanks, Vamsi. Okay, let's do it again. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go to share. Okay, let's let's choose the sister again. Where's the sister? Bricks. Okay. Okay. All right. Because just now I chose a small setting. Can you see that? This is useful. So now I've pushed the sister to the side, and then I can actually add my text here. So let's add some text. Okay. So title. Let's put some things. Title here. Can you see? I can just type it out. As somebody talks, you can put their main key points over here. And not only the main key points, all right? So let's put key points here. Let's do something little bit here, all right? And then let's put Samantha Damon, okay? So by Samantha Damon. Sorry?
You need to share screen.
Not sharing screen. So sorry, why am I not sharing screen?
Introverted mind. And so this week we're going to explore this power of introversion, a power that enables us to see from the inside, and some of the topics.
Okay, sorry. Okay, all right, I'm sorry again. Okay, I've put actually here, all right? And I've put Samantha Damon, okay? And she is now talking about nothing is impossible, or nothing is impossible, or how to make the possible impossible possible. Okay, so that is the title. Okay, now this is probably better because people can read and see. All right, now let's add one more picture. All right, let's see something else we add. Okay, so let's add. I'm going to add one more picture. Let's say I put here. Okay, good. So now what happens as I move this thing here? Okay, sister's talking, but this picture comes here. So I'm going to click on that picture, all right, and make it smaller. Okay, you can actually adjust a few pictures. So let's say I put one picture here. Maybe whatever the sister is talking about, maybe it's about depression. So I could put here depression. Or I can add one more photo. Let's say one more photo. What is that? I can take from here this photo and also put it up here. Can you see? So another photo comes up. And I'm going to make this a bit smaller. Arrange it here. Can you see? Now, these visuals are important because whatever the sister is talking, pictures come out, wording come out, so it looks more engaging. All right. So this is very useful if you want to start a YouTube where you probably want to illustrate or show somebody talking, like maybe Jayanti Ben or Moini Didi, or somebody is talking up, or Shivani Ben is talking a public program. But as they talk, you see, they are just talking. There's no picture. So what do? You put Shivani Ben or Jayanti Ben or any Dadi, Didis beside. And beside that, put some pictures or illustrations like this, where it is linked to the talk and some wordings come out. This is more engaging. This is what I meant by engaging. Okay, so this is one pattern which is very useful if you are posting in FB. See, that means they know who is the speaker, and then they know some photos coming out. They will link what you're saying. They will also read, creates more impact. Can you see? So now if I remove the photo, let's say I remove the photo. Okay, I remove the photo, right? And let's say I remove the wording. And if you ask me just to listen to a voice of somebody, the attention cannot be there. All right, so this is how we make somebody else's valuable sharing and put them into YouTube channel. So this is how you can actually grow your YouTube channel by using talks from Jainti Ben, or I mean, you're not adding your own. You're just putting illustrations and taking words which said by sisters and put it beside. Are you all right? So this is one technique which you can actually use. Okay. All right. Okay. My apologies just now. It got stuck somewhere. Okay. Now let's have traffic control and then we'll continue again. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. So I'm going to delete this. Okay. Thank you, Sister Samantha. Okay, so, right, okay. Let's click here. This part here, you can actually click here and actually it tells you if you have too many tracks, you can actually delete the empty tracks. You can also add tracks. Okay, so next one I'm going to do is how to add Shiv Baba. All right, I want to show you something here. Okay, so let's take Shiv Baba's picture. And I'm going to take a yogi sister. Let's say, do I have a yogi? Yes, I have a yogi sister. All right, the yogi sisters here. Okay, and I'm going to pull this picture a bit longer. All right, so this sister is here. And I want to put a Shiv Baba behind her or anywhere here. It can be any background. White is nicer. Okay, so I'm going to take here Shiv Baba. Do I have Shiv Baba? Yeah, I think I have. Okay, so let's put Shiv Baba here. All right, so match to media. Okay, so now Shiv Baba has taken over the sister. Sister is now right behind, but I want, okay, the sister to, the Shiv Baba's photo to be here. One simple way of doing it is to click on this track, Shiv Baba's light here, double click. Okay, and then you can see something here. Can you see? All this comes up, all this comes up. Whichever is ticked, that means they're adjustable. If they are not ticked, that means they're not adjustable for here now. So let's click this. Okay, let's click and let's darken a bit. Oh, the sister came out. Good. And let's reduce the opacity. Okay, are you happy with that? Let's not darken it. Let's normalize it. Okay, also. But I leave it to you to play around, see which one you like. Okay, so normal is also quite okay. Now then, I want the point of light. Let's try a few things. I'm going to move Shiv Baba here. All right, so I'm going to move Shiv Baba here, but Shiv Baba is behind. So what I will do is, remember this track here, this sister's track here. I'm going to look beside. There's an eye here. There's an eye. Close that eye. Okay. Now you can see Shiv Baba picture alone. Okay. Now you can move Shiv Baba picture. Okay. All right. So let's make it nicer again. Right there. Now I'm going to move Shiv Baba's picture slightly up. Okay. All right. I'm going to move it up and let's reduce back. Let's open these eyes here again. Let's open these eyes of this sister. Is it on a forehead? Do you want it on the forehead? Let's try it. Okay. I'm going to bring it slightly lower and move it. You can use your arrows. I'm using my arrows. Okay. Looks nice. Okay. And then here I'm going to stretch it down, but now the point moves. Okay. Let's again try again. I'm going to use my arrow up. I'm using my arrow up, moving the point. Looks nice. Okay, but let's reduce Shiv Baba now. Okay, reduce. Up to you, according to how much you want. Looks different. Can you see? Or maybe you don't want Shiv Baba behind her rightly. So then you can actually, let's blind this yogi sister, blind her, and move Shiv Baba again. Move Shiv Baba. I'm going to move Shiv Baba up here, Baba up here. All right. And then I'm going to drag this all the way down. Drag some more. Let's see whether it works. Move it up here. All right. Play around until you get the best, because you're trying to create a video example, maybe an online meditation. So you want to create something nice. Okay. Okay. Let's try. Okay. Good. Let's put some more. Okay. Done. All right. Maybe you're happy with that. Okay. So let's unblind the sister. Looks okay also to me. All right, let's reduce the opacity. Let's reduce the opacity up to you. It looks like sunlight to me. Okay, fine. I leave it to you. Can you see? So in this way, you can actually play with this light, and it looks far better compared to just the white background. Are you okay? So now you save this thing. You save this thing, or you add another video here and something else, and then you just connect it. Okay, so let's play it and see what happens. Nothing much. But these rays are coming out. Can you see? It looks really real. Can you see that? It looks really real. So I've put a sister, and it is as if Shiv Baba's ray is actually coming out. Can you see? Shiv Baba's ray is coming out. Very interesting. So you can actually have many people sitting here and do this. So why don't you try one like this? Okay, take Shiv Baba's photo, and then somebody sitting like this, and then try it out. Okay, all right. Okay, so that is good. I hope you are clear with that. Any questions do you have? Let me know. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Now good. There's one question. Noor Manzil has also asked me that yesterday they did something like the previous slide and it got mixed up. Okay, so I'm going to show you something else now. All right, so I'm going to delete all this, highlight all this, delete. Okay, it's gone. Let's go now to a little bit more. I'm going to show you split screen. Split screen here. All right, there are 30 over split screens. What is that? Let's take one and put it here. Let's put it down here. Okay. So I've just put a split screen here. All right. So split screen is where you can have two things. Okay. So quite useful. Why? So let's say now, okay, I want to put some media inside. And I'm going to put project media here, shared media. I'm going to put again Brother Ken. So I'm going to put Brother Ken inside here. All right.
Hi everyone.
Sorry.
In my upcoming talk on emotional immunity, I want to share some reflections and tools about this incredibly important topic. Because of COVID, we're all...
Okay, again. All right. Okay. So I'm going to have a a split screen here. Okay. And let's put this sister here. Good. See, I just drag it and drop it here. And then I'm going to bring Brother Ken. All right. I'm also going to bring Brother Ken and put him here. Can you see that? So as Brother Ken speaks, the image keeps changing here. Can you see? The image keeps changing. So that's also possible. All right. That's also possible. So this is one way you can actually do. All right. Or you can even put text here, text coming out. Okay. I think you know how to do the text. Okay. Just like previously we did. So this is one way of using split screen. Let's do something else. Okay. Let's try another one. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's put different photos. All right. So let's put this photo here. Okay. You can actually make it big or small. Can you see small, smaller? All right. So let's choose something else. What else is there? Okay, let's put Shiv Baba here. Does it work? Okay, fantastic. Let's take one more. One more. Okay, let's put this sister here. Okay, she's here, but it's too big. So I'm going to make her small. Okay, fine. Okay, good. All right. Okay, good. Anything else? Let's put one more. Okay, you can actually adjust. Okay, done. Make it small. So this is how you actually do it. Okay, I want you to test it out. Okay, test it out. Add some music. Maybe put a speaker here or whatever. Somebody's talking. Test it out. So in this way, you can actually have a video playing. All right. So this is for you to test in this coming week. Okay. Now I've got one more thing to show you. Last one probably. All right. So please test this out. Okay. All right. So let's delete this. Now sometimes, sorry again. Sometimes let's say I put a video in. All right. But this video is very long. This video is probably very long. So therefore you have to drag this photo, this split screen, all right, to the same amount of time, okay, to the same amount of time, because if not, the video will stop halfway. That means in this I've taken for 50 seconds over here. Can you see 50 seconds? So if brother Ken's talk is 50 seconds, it's just nice. Okay, so it will go on for 50 seconds. Okay, I hope you're okay with that. All right. So let's try one more, last one. The next one which I want to show you is, let's choose shared media. I want to show you okay, let's take a video. Hang on. So see, I can't get my pictures because there is this letter here which is controlling it. So delete that and then you can get all the pictures. Okay, so I want to take a video of people maybe playing, or a video. Let's take this video. All right, I'm going to take this video. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's match it. Okay, so this person is here and let's see what she's doing, okay, before we start changing it. So she's just raising her hands up like this. Okay, so that's all she's doing. And I want to make multiple images of her. All right, I want to make multiple images in the same video. That's what I want to do now. It's like a special effect. It looks nice because people like to watch this kind of stuff. All right, so please watch. So I'm going to play. The moment she raises her hand, I stopped. So let's go back a bit. Let's go back. I want somewhere here. I'm going to show in slow motion. So this sister now has raised her hand. Hang on. Here. Okay, I want in this position. I want it in this position. Okay, good. Let's make this timeline a bit big so we can see clearly. All right. Okay, good. So now what I'm going to do, this sister here has raised a hand like this. I'm going to go to this camera. Can you see this camera here? This camera. I'm going to take a snapshot. Take a snapshot. All right. So once you take a snapshot, it will should automatically appear here. There. Can you see? It comes up. Can you see that? Snapshot 42. So now don't move this scissors. Don't move this scissors. Now bring this picture and put it exactly here. Are you following me? And then drag it until the end so that it matches the video. Are you okay? Good. So that is done. All right. Now, next. So this is a photo and this is an image. This is a video. So for now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to blind this thing. Because if you don't blind this top one, then you cannot see the video. So the blinding here is here, the eye. So close that eye. Okay. All right. So let's play it. Let's play it. Okay. Let's play again from the start. Okay. Let's play. Can you see that? It's moving, right? So let's go back again. I want another position. Okay. Okay, maybe this position. All right, maybe this position, the hands are higher. So let's go back a bit. Okay, let's go back a bit. Sorry again. Let's go back. Oh, hang on. Okay. Okay, so at this position, it's still moving. Hang on. Okay, so let's now, so at this position now, I'm going to take a snapshot, one more snapshot. Okay, and it should appear here in few seconds. All right, let's see. Okay, it has appeared. So take this and put it here. Okay, all right. Okay, good. I'm just going to use 2 pieces, but you go up to 5 pieces if you want to, 5 snapshots. I'm just going to show you the effect so you can try it out later. All right. Okay, so this 2 is blinded just now. All right, so let's now check it out, see what's going to happen. Okay, so I'm going to stop this thing now. Go back here, double click on it, double click. Okay, double click. All right, composting. Okay, composting. Choose darken. Okay, all right, darken, done. Go to the second one, click OK. Choose the second one. Again, darken. Okay, all right, done. We've got how many here? We've got 3. Choose the first one here. All right, here, click OK first. Double click on this. Again, darken. So I've darkened that. Let's try again. Track number 2. Is it darkened? Yes, it's darkened. Okay. Track number 3 up here. Click. Yes, it's darkened. Done. All right. So now let's try playing this and see what happens. Okay. See that? So in this case, the video is moving away. But when you have a same still video, but people moving inside, then you can get like a movement, a sequence movement, 1, 2, 3, 4. But in this case, because the video moved to the right, the sister has now gone somewhere. If not, you might see like a 6 or 8 hand Durga. Okay, you can actually create a 8-handed Durga here, or Kali, similar to like this. Okay, so this could be useful to you. I'm not sure, especially if it's like something is moving and then you want to make a slow motion, a still, multiple movements. Okay, I just wanted to show you this effect. Use it if you feel it might attract people. Okay, all right. I think more or less we are done, right? Okay, with this. Okay, I think let's stop at this point. Okay, so let's close this up. I'm not going to save. Okay, we are done. Okay, good. Back to the screen. Okay, I hope you're all right. Let's see whether you have any questions. Okay. The question is what? Can we do sister's picture background transparent? What's the meaning? Can we do, somebody's asking me, can we do sister's picture background transparent? Can, that means you put the sister in the green screen, can, and then later bring the sister in the green screen. If you click, the green screen will go off, Shiv Baba's picture will be clearer. That's possible. But if you do that, that's also possible. Yes, okay, all right. So I hope you're okay, all right. Okay, what's the other thing? I've also have not sent the Google form for the certificate. All right. So we're just adding few more things. I think latest by tomorrow morning should be reaching you. Okay. So as I said, those who need the certificate, let me know, answer the Google form. If you don't need it, then no need to waste your time also. All right. Anything else? Somebody is asking another question. also free Acrobat. Okay, I think I've posted before, given you the link, but again I'll put. Okay, how to put Shiv Baba race in any videos. I think I just showed you, but I'm not sure what exactly you're asking. Okay, anything else? Okay, all right. Okay, good. Thank you so much. So did I give you homework for today? What's your homework? Homework will be to think of some good slides. Now, some homework I would like you to do. Could you break up for me Kalpatri? Kalpatri. Let's say you want to explain Kalpatri to in whichever culture and country you are. Your explanation is different. Assuming you want to explain the Kalpatri or the cycle. Now, how will you break it up into simple slides with very powerful message, not too much information and confusing them, all right? Just like what we did. Will you be able to do that? Just try a few slides and just send it to me. Put some nice PowerPoint effects if you can. Adjust the timing correctly, all right? Adjust the timing correctly. Don't want too long, don't want too short. Put some transitions inside, make it into a video. And then if there's no sound, if you want to put some sound and your commentary behind, because once you have done the video, bring it into Filmora, record with your voice, explain the Kalpatri in a simple way, and then send it to me, please. All right. So if it's very good, we can actually upload into your Insta or anywhere suitable. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll pass it back to Brother Peru. Sorry, Brother Peru. One more. Sorry. Next week, some of you have asked me that there's silence retreat and all, I think in Australia. But however, I think the team has decided to just go on. So we will still be starting next Saturday at 4 p.m. All right. Yes, Brother Peru, is it okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I pass it to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Nanda. So you deserve a drink now. Can we pass a drink to you online? Just joking. This is good. Great information are shared today. I'm sure our brothers and sisters will be able to upgrade their presentations as they go by. Definitely, any skills need practice. As I used to say, I keep practicing and you will enjoy it. It has been a great weekend yesterday and today. And we have one more weekend. And after that, your convocation will take place. So enjoy your days and definitely keep up with the assignments, and we meet again next weekend. Thank you very much, and Om Shanti, brothers and sisters. Take care. We have many